Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap for Thursday, May 8, 2025 is finally here. In today's episode, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, ambushes John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin. Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Miss Hinswood, and Hope Logan, Annika Noel. Hug over Liam Spencer's, Scott Clifton, diagnosis. Hope seems to be in denial at Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang house. Steffy repeats that Liam is dying. This is devastating because they both have children with him. Hope starts to cry but refuses to believe it's true. Hope tries to call Liam but Steffy stops her. Hope doesn't even know what questions to ask. Steffy encourages her that they face this together. Steffy explains that she found out when Liam did. It was random as she just found Liam unconscious and called 911. The doctors thought it was a brain injury, and Liam insisted they keep it to themselves. Steffy adds that they thought Liam was recovering when neurologists found the mass. Hope wants to know about treatments. Steffy says the tumor is inoperable. Hope can't believe this has been happening for weeks, and no one said a word to her. Steffy tells her that Liam doesn't want anyone to know. He doesn't want to break Kelly Spencer, Sofia Perez, and Beth Spencer's, Jordan Lynn Ariza, hearts. Steffy brings up that Liam made her promise not to tell Hope, but she deserved to know. Both women talk about Liam and everything that makes him special. Hope thanks Steffy for telling her the truth. Hope suddenly realizes that Liam was trying to say goodbye to her. How are they going to tell the girls? Hope cries and Steffy reaches out to hug her. At the Cliff house, Finn and Liam discuss the tumor. Liam feels fine most of the time, and there is a lot he still wants to do. Finn tells him not to overdo it. Liam stands up but nearly falls over. Liam confesses he's been having dizzy spells. Liam just hopes he can have more time with his kids. Finn promises they are doing what they can to give him more time. However, people need time to prepare and say goodbye. Has he thought about telling Hope, Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, or what about Bill Spencer, Don Diamond? Liam says he needs more time with his children. Finn says the girls won't be okay if they are blindsided by their dad's death. Liam is angry that he has no control over this. He still doesn't want anyone to know. Later, Liam texts his father. Over at Il Giardino, Luna sneaks in to see her grandmother. Luna wants nothing more than to have a relationship with Finn. She needs a place in her father's life. Luna and Sheila bond over how similar they are. Sheila thinks Luna is growing up. Luna is upset that nobody will give her the time of day. Steffy still views her as a monster. Sheila tells her that Finn will always side with Steffy. Always. Luna decides to do something about it. Later, Luna strolls into the Cliff house, catching Finn by surprise. Luna already knows Steffy isn't there. Finn says he's busy, but Luna reminds him of their genetic connection. Luna loves and misses her dad. Luna asks him not to turn his back on his little girl. Los Angeles was thick with tension on Thursday, May 8, as emotional tides turned sharply at Forrester Creations, The Cliff House, and Spencer Publications. As alliances blurred and unexpected emotions surfaced, one thing became clear: nothing in this town stays hidden for long, and the truth always comes for its due. Luna ambushes Finn, the unraveling of secrets begins. The episode kicked off with Finn reviewing some patient files at the hospital, clearly trying to distract himself from the persistent chaos in his personal life. But peace would remain elusive because in walked Luna, eyes wild, determined, and utterly exhausted. "Finn," she said breathlessly, stepping into the corridor where he stood. "I need to talk to you. Right now, no excuses, no hiding." Finn's brows furrowed, both surprised and wary. "Luna, this isn't the time or place." "Then make it the time," she snapped. "Because I can't carry this anymore." The tension between them exploded like a spark meeting gasoline. Luna explained that she hadn't come to cause more trouble but to finally unload the truth, everything that had been eating away at her since that fateful night, when her life took a detour through heartbreak and betrayal. "I didn't choose to sleep with Zend," she confessed, trembling. "And I didn't know until after. But Steffi thinks I'm this conniving little intern who seduced your cousin, who's just waiting to ruin your perfect family. But it's not true." Finn listened, conflicted. He was a doctor, trained to listen and assess. But this was personal. Very personal. Luna continued, her voice cracking. "I took those mints my mother gave me, and everything went blurry. I thought I was with RJ. I would never cheat on him." The silence stretched painfully between them. "I needed someone to believe me," she whispered. "If not Steffi, if not RJ, please let it be you." Finn exhaled, stepping back. "You need to tell RJ. And you need to ask yourself why you're bringing this to me instead of facing him." But Luna didn't back down. "Because you're the only one who's not judging me, yet." The moment hung there, electric and uncertain. Hope and Steffi, hugged out or hugging trouble? Elsewhere, over at Forrester Creations, the fashion world's war zone had become unrecognizably calm, for a moment. Hope walked in with sketches in hand, only to find Steffi already in the executive conference room. The tension was immediate. These two women, longtime rivals for everything from Ridge's favor to Liam's heart, rarely had kind words for each other. But today, something shifted. "I heard what happened with Luna and Zend," Hope said, voice measured. "That's complicated." Steffi raised a skeptical brow. "That's one word for it." Hope nodded. "I know we don't always see eye to eye, but I'm not here to pile on. I think Luna's young, she made a mistake, or maybe not even that. And I think she's hurting." Steffi's arms folded. "She's not the only one hurting." That struck Hope hard. For once, they weren't barbs, they were just honest words. No snark, no side eye, just two women admitting they were tired of the battleground. Steffi walked to the window, looking out at the LA skyline. "I've been harsh. I know that. But I've seen what lies do to families. I can't let that happen again." "I get it," Hope said softly. "But maybe it's not about controlling what happens. Maybe it's about helping people survive it." Hope reached out instinctively, and to her own surprise, Steffi accepted the hug. It was stiff at first, awkward, uncomfortable, weird. But then something gave way. A shared grief. A shared weight. A silent acknowledgement that sometimes you're not rivals, you're survivors. When they pulled apart, Steffi gave a half smile. "Let's not make a habit of this." Hope smirked. "Deal." Liam counseled. Echoes of a broken man. Liam was alone at Spencer Publications, seated at his desk with a rare stillness. The once vibrant man who jumped from love triangle to moral crusade now seemed to drift, haunted by the many decisions, his own and others, that led to his unraveling. The door opened, and in came Bill Spencer, commanding as ever. "You've been staring at that screen for 20 minutes, and I'm pretty sure it's not even on," Bill said, walking over. Liam blinked, just thinking. "About Steffi, Hope, Luna? Or is it your reflection again?" Liam chuckled bitterly. "A little of everything." Bill pulled up a chair and sat, uncharacteristically subdued. "You need to get a grip, son." Liam sighed. "Dad, I don't know who I am anymore. I lost Hope. I lost Steffi. I keep looking for someone else to blame, but maybe it's just me." Bill studied his son. "There's a difference between guilt and accountability, Liam. You've done some dumb things. But you've also been done dirty, by women who couldn't choose, by expectations you couldn't meet, by the life you tried to build but never fit into." "Thanks for the pep talk," Liam muttered. But Bill leaned forward. "You want truth. Fine. You've been chasing ghosts. First it was Hope, then Steffi, now you're lurking around Luna like she's some redemption fantasy. She's not. She's a girl in pain. Don't use her to fix yourself." The words hit like a punch. "Then what do I do?" Liam asked, almost childlike. "Start being honest. with them, with yourself. And maybe stop falling in love with the idea of saving women who never asked to be saved. It was a moment. One of those rare father-son truths that only comes when all the damage is already done. RJ torn between loyalty and love. Back at the Forrester estate, RJ sat beside Eric, looking through old family photos. But his mind was elsewhere, clouded with thoughts of Luna, betrayal, and whether anything he believed in was real anymore. Eric, perceptive as ever, noticed. "Something's eating you, RJ, and I doubt it's my turkey sandwich." RJ smiled faintly. "It's Luna. I don't know how to feel about her anymore. I love her, but how do you come back from that?" Eric leaned back. "You don't come back from betrayal. You go through it. Or you let it end you. I just thought we were it. I thought she was the one. And maybe she still is," Eric said gently. "But love without trust is like a sketch without lines. Nothing to hold it together." RJ sighed. "Everyone wants me to forgive her. But what if I can't?" Eric nodded. "Then you walk away. But do it knowing you gave your heart, and she gave hers. Mistakes don't always mean malice." RJ sat with that thought, torn between the boy who wanted to love without limits and the man who feared loving meant being a fool. Closing moments. The storm gathers. As the day wore on, every character seemed to reach a crossroads. Luna, walking through the hospital parking lot, replayed Finn's cool reaction again and again. She'd opened up, dropped her armor, and still left feeling exposed and alone. Finn, now in his office, stared at a photo of Steffy and the kids. He knew Luna hadn't told him everything for no reason. The question was, why him? Steffy, back in her office, touched her stomach lightly, the stress of recent days weighing on her. Hope's hug, strange as it was, lingered in her mind. Could peace ever be more than just a truce? Liam, alum again, stood at the window of Spencer Publications, looking out at the ocean. Bill's words rang loud in his head. Stop trying to save women who didn't ask to be saved. Maybe it was time he saved himself instead. And as the sun set over Los Angeles, the camera panned out from the Cliff House, its windows glowing warm but fragile. Like the lives inside, the foundations were beautiful but vulnerable. As the credits rolled, one thing became clear. The truth was out, but healing was just beginning. And in the bold and the beautiful, healing often comes at a price. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFULUPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.